Welcome to this series dedicated to the study of walk cycles. In this first episode, we clarify a few basic terms. A cyclic movement is a movement that repeats regularly and identically. It is also called a periodic movement. Period refers to duration, cycle to what is visible on screen. Animating a cycle means looping the first pose into the last. The repetition makes it impossible to tell which pose is first. It could be any. So, you can start with either both feet on the ground or foot lifted, one pose or its mirror. On screen, it will be the same. A step is the distance between two successive points of support. A biped takes 2 steps per cycle. 2 successive steps are not necessarily equal in length, but the repetition ensures equality every other step. Right to right, left to left. The stride is the foot's movement from one support to the next when walking. Stride poses for one foot correspond to support poses for the other foot. When walking, the stride begins with double support and ends with another double support. Since each accounts for one step, the stride covers 2. In a walk cycle, while steps may have an even length, strides are always equal. Whether a foot covers a small than a long step or vice versa, the result is the same. Unequal strides indicate a walk that accelerates or decelerates with each step. The walk is then non-cyclic. A walk cycle consists of 2 steps. Its ground amplitude depends on when the cycle begins. If it starts mid-stride, it covers 2 steps. If it starts during double support, it covers 3 steps. In either case, repeating the cycle adds 2 steps to the distance. A walk cycle also consists of taking 2 strides. Starting with a double support lets you see the full stride path, overlapping in the next double support. If you start with the foot lifted, one stride splits into 2 halves. Both options are valid. The choice depends on the animator's preference or technical constraints. Since strides are always equal, you only need to look at their relative positions. Depending on the difference between right and left steps, strides may intersect, overlap, or succeed one another, giving rise to different types of walk. When both steps are of equal length, the walk cycle is symmetrical. In profile, the strides intersect and overlap by half. If one step is shorter than the other, the cycle is non-symmetrical. It is a limping walk. The strides still intersect, but no longer overlap by half. The convex walk is a cycle where one step has 0 length, the leg dragging the ball and chain. Here, strides no longer intersect, but fully overlap. When 2 successive strides do not overlap, the walk is called a crab walk. The stride paths no longer intersect, resulting in a positive step, followed by a negative step. Other methods can make a walk cycle non-symmetrical, for example by varying the duration of each step. We will cover these later. For now, these preliminary definitions will help you tackle the next videos correctly.